Hey guys, this video is for the executive branch of government and your 3 branches of government unit. And remember, that is that red folder that you have. So this is part 2. Now, just as a review, we've already gone over the legislative branch of government. Now, this branch is the one that makes the laws. Okay, they're the ones that come up with them, write the bills, and then they send them off to the executive branch, which is the branch we're going to be learning about today. So if you guys remember, I said they kind of work in a triangle, not one more important than the other. But the executive branch has a very special job, not more important, but just different. And they are the ones that enforce the laws, okay? They approve what legislation says, and then they tell the people that these are the laws and this is how we're going to follow them, okay? Now, it works in a triangle, and next we'll have the judicial, but I don't have enough hands to hold that one, okay? So remember, legislative branch is the ones that make the laws, and the executive branch is the ones that enforce the laws. And we're going to begin reading. And remember, if I am going too fast, please always stop and pause the video. The president is the leader of the head of the executive branch, as well as the commander-in-chief of the U.S. Armed Forces. That means that he is in charge of our military. He gives them all of their orders. The executive branch is responsible for making laws official and negotiating treaties. The president holds all the power for this branch of the government, and the other members report to the president. The president approves and carries out laws passed by the legislative branch, and also appoints or removes cabinet members and officials. So when we think of the word cabinet, we don't mean like our kitchen cabinet. What he's talking about, or what this article is talking about, is the members of the cabinet. And that means a council of people that help to advise the president. Because remember, we work in a system of checks and balances. Not one person or entity can have all of the power. So even though the president is in charge of this branch of the government, he still has a council of advisors, okay? So it's kind of like you having a mentor or you having a teacher. You make the decisions, you hold the power, but you still have this influx of knowledge from other people that give you advice on this topic, okay? So even the president doesn't truly hold all the power. He still has people around him that need to approve or disapprove of certain actions, okay? The executive branch also includes, and we're back to reading, the executive branch also includes the vice president and other important officials, including the cabinet members. The cabinet is made up of the leaders of the 15 departments of government, such as the Secretary of State and the Attorney General. They serve as advisors to the president about important matters happening in the country and around the world. So what the cabinet is made up of, many people from all the department heads. So the government has many offices, many departments that we won't get into because there's 15 of them, but he takes the top person from each one, and those are the people that help him in his council, okay? Now, on the very next page are your questions. The executive branch. And I'm just going to read the questions. Remember, if you need to pause it, go ahead. And the first section is matching. So number 1, executive branch. Is the executive branch the leaders of the 15 departments of government? Is it the head of the executive board? Or is it the ones that carry out the laws? 2, cabinet. Is the cabinet the 15 leaders of the 15 departments of government? Oopsies. Is it the head of the executive branch, or is it the ones that carry out the laws? And 3rd, the president. Is the president the leader of the 15 departments of government? Are they the head of the executive branch, or are they carries out the laws? Now remember, some of those don't even sound good together, so eliminate those and go back into your text and figure out which ones should match best. Next section is choose the best answer. Number 4, the president is the commander-in-chief in what? First option, Candyland. Yeah, that has to be it. The U.S. Armed Forces or the White House? What is he the commander-in-chief of? 5, The cabinet is the head of the executive branch. True or false? And 6, why is the executive branch so important? What do they do? What do they have the power to do? Why do we need them? So we know why we have the legislative branch, because they come up with the laws. Why do we need the executive branch? What is their purpose? On your next page, and remember, some of you have this, some of you don't. If you're in Miss Lamb's class, you have this, but you don't have the following pages. So you're going to write down 5 things that you have learned and gained from the article, okay? Remember, they don't have to be in full sentence form, but they should be clear thoughts and ideas, okay? And then on this page, you're going to write your 5-sentence essay telling me 5 facts about the executive branch. What do they do? What are they responsible for? Who is in it? Who is not in it? Let me know all of these things. And your last page, the president. The president is, what is the president? Is he the guy that serves me my Coke from McDonald's? What are his responsibilities? The president can. What are they allowed to do? And the president has. What does the president have? And remember, we're not putting any guesses. We're not going to write the president has a dog. Nope. Only if the text gives you proof that the president has something. So go back into the text and tell me what the president is, what the president can do, and what the president has. Okay? And that concludes the executive branch. Now remember, just as a review, legislative branch makes the laws. They come up with the laws, they write the laws. Executive branch carries out the law. They're the ones that enforce it and tell the people what the laws are. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the 3rd part of this video, which is the judicial branch. Okay? Hope you guys enjoyed.